And Dalits at Uthapuram village in Tamil Nadu's Madurai district have entered a temple declared out of bounds for them after 2 decades. For generations, the upper caste Pillai community had ostracized them. They'd even built a wall of shame to prevent Dalits entering the area. A few years ago, this wall was demolished thanks to peace efforts by the police. Both sides have now made a new beginning. Dalits are being allowed to freely offer prayers in the temple, with the dominant community welcoming it.
As you know, Uthapuram has seen so many problems on caste lines in the last few years, and an attempt was made by both the community people so that there is no problem in future and they live peacefully. Accordingly, some sort of agreement was signed by both the community leaders, and today both the community leaders have gone together into the temple after a number of years, and we all hope that this will usher a new chapter.
Well, that's after 2 decades that Dalits are actually being allowed to go inside this temple. They had to conduct their prayers from a distance. There was this huge wall that was built around the temple which prevented them from coming inside. Now that wall, of course, was demolished thanks to efforts by the police a few years ago. But it's only now that all these Dalits are actually being allowed inside the temple with the upper caste community actually welcoming it. And joining us on the phone line is Henry Tiffin, the Executive Director of People's Watch. Good morning, sir, and thank you very much for speaking to NDTV. Well, of course, these are major efforts that we're really seeing, a custom that's been on for more than 2 decades. Finally, Dalits being allowed inside the temple and the upper caste community people actually welcoming it.
Well, I think we should remember the Tamil Nadu Untouchability Eradication Front in their massive efforts and sacrifices in the past few years to get this done. Ironically, Uthapuram temple has been closed to Dalits since the SC/ST Atrocities Act has come into force. The SC/ST Atrocities Act is almost 21 years old, and the Uthapuram Dalits have been prevented for 22 years. The question really is that the district administration has proved that such barriers will be broken if they work, both the administration as well as the police. And we need to appreciate them, we need to appreciate the local community, and to ensure that more Uthapurams in Tamil Nadu are also brought to the front using the SC/ST Prevention of Atrocities Act.
Right, Mr. Henry Tiffin, thank you very much for speaking to NDTV.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.